This person told me that they had heard that Jay Clayton, actually, when the Ripple case was brought in December 2020, Jay Clayton had been in favor of settling pretty much right off the bat.
I think the Ripple XRP case is a good case in point. They waited years before bringing that case, years, and they let what they claim were these new security offering sales go on and on and on and on and on. And that made any judge should look at that and go, well, okay, if you knew this was a security offering from the beginning, I get you can pick and choose your battles, but look at the amount of money they were raising for years.
Quotes from our customers, and this is what our customers saying, using crypto-based blockchain solutions for cross-border payments with Ripple. Being part of RippleNet has helped us to completely enhance our customer experience and expand our business.
54% is Bitcoin, and the other big currencies right now on market value, Ethereum, Ripple, and the like.
You take the red coin, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Truth and Imagination.
XRP.
Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades. And buckle up, because the future's extra bright. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today. 978 billion, down about 0.2% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in the number 6 spot, right under 43 cents, down about 0.3% in the past 24, up about 9.2 in the past 7 days. We got Bitcoin right around 19,400, ETH right around 1,300. We got Stellar XLM in the number 29 spot, right under 11 cents, down about 0.8 in the past 24. We got breaking news here. Game over. Get those bags packed, locked and loaded. James K. Filon breaking. Judge Torres overrules the SEC's objection and orders the SEC to turn over the Hinman documents. Get those bags packed while you still got some time. Matt Hamilton says, James, they've been asked several times for these documents. What happens now if they still don't comply? They can try a couple things to slow it down. Check my pinned tweet for a brief explanation. They can try a couple things, but when you have two judges demanding the documents to be turned over, any attempt to delay further is not a faithful allegiance to the law. You know what comes next. Ripple got the A-team. Now get those gel cells, get those jumpsuits ready, and turn over those documents. It's time. Ripple says congrats to French fashion house Balmain for launching an industry-first NFT membership with Mint NFT powered on the XRP ledger. Gold Telegraph breaking news. China trials a cross-border settlement involving central bank digital currencies. The bridge test was developed by the Bank for International Settlements. You don't say. The bridge test. Multiple central bank digital currency bridge tests included China, Hong Kong, Thailand, the UAE, and was designed to deliver real-time, cheaper, and safer cross-border payments and settlements, the BIS said. Sounds a lot like XRP. They don't say. New cryptocurrency could be a major part of the renaissance as people lose trust in central banks and start to jump over to the decentralized standard, the XRP ledger. A lot of news today about various new crypto bills and letters with the new elections approaching. Many members introduced bills late into the session to plant a flag for the next year or capstone for their legacy if they're retiring. May not get much action now, but it could be important later. U.S. senators aim to amend cybersecurity bill to include crypto. James Roll XRP economic estimation of Bitcoin mining's climate damages demonstrates closer resemblance to the digital crude than the digital gold. Wait till they get a hold of that XRP standard. Cheaper, faster, more efficient, eco-friendly. Digital asset investor, game, set, match. Why would Hinman be so determined that Ripple be sued that he came back to the SEC to make sure it went through? This is the nail in the coffin.
I never tell my sources, but it was from it was a source of a source. So this person told me that they had heard that Jay Clayton, actually, when the Ripple case was brought in December 2020, Jay Clayton had been in favor of settling pretty much right off the bat. But that Bill Hinman had been driving it home saying, no, we're going to carry on with this case. I heard Clayton was in favor of settling. Bill Hinman was not. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard yesterday, just in answer to your question.
This is all a show to shake you out of those big utility bags that'll want you part of that new 1%. Load up while you still got some time. Abra CEO talking Ripple. We'll see how it turns out, but yeah, I'm bullish on XRP. Shout out to XRPville.
The big variable remains the SEC and guidance around what's a security, what's not, how enforcement works. Are we basically creating rules via enforcement or creating rules via guidance? And I think there's been a fear out of creating rules via guidance because you get it wrong and you can fall back on enforcement. And so that's disconcerting, right? And so I think the Ripple XRP case is a good case in point. They waited years before bringing that case, years, and they let what they claim were these new security offering sales go on and on and on and on. And that means any judge should look at that and go, well, okay, if you knew this was a security offering from the beginning, I get you can pick and choose your battles, but look at the amount of money they were raising for years. All of this is just going to evolve over time: securities, commodities, banking, yeah, we'll see how it plays out, but I'm bullish.
The Ripple A team set for a historical victory in this historical landmark case. XRP, free the standard, drain the swamp. Ratha K, an interesting, albeit confusing research paper, including Ripple. You can tell they grapple with the XRP ledger's uniqueness, call it permissionless, and say hooks is running already. Distinguished issued assets versus XRP. An interesting detail on pathfinding. They know what's coming, and they can't stop it. Crypto Eddie, is crypto really dead? Well, we certainly don't think so at Ripple. Crypto-based blockchain solutions with the XRP ledger, all roads lead to the bridge.
This is some of the quotes from our customers, and this is what our customers saying, using crypto-based blockchain solutions for cross-border payments with Ripple. Being part of RippleNet has helped us to completely enhance our customer experience and expand our business. Through NEOM's use of Ripple in the Philippines and Mexico corridors, we are able to eliminate pre-funding requirements and offer faster remittances at lower cost. After joining RippleNet, we became a credible partner for financial institutions all over the world, and this helped us cut transfer costs by as much as 40% and settle cross-border payments in just a few hours. So, is crypto really dead? Well, we certainly don't think so at Ripple. We've been around for 10 years, and from the beginning, we've been focused on solving real-world problems around cross-border payments with crypto and blockchain. And what we have created is a thriving payments network with hundreds of customers using this today, over 6 continents, over $15 billion flowing through it on an annual basis. Every single day, we hear the CEOs, CFOs, heads of treasuries, payments of our business customers telling us how they're able to grow their businesses faster because they no longer need to park capital in destination accounts, and how they're able to compete better because of the cost savings and better customer experience they can deliver to their end users, be it people or businesses. Over the last 10 years, what we have observed in terms of the crypto space and the blockchain applications in financial services, that we've moved from hypotheses to pilots and now to real-world use cases, proven use cases. There's real utility and use cases being built in this space. And this is what I would like to talk to you about today.
XRP, the king of utility. They try to shut it down, but they can't stop what's coming. They just slowed it down so we can load up on those big utility bags. Those who have eyes to see are loading up. Payment infrastructure news. Are banks ready for ISO 222? What should their urgent focus in the face of the imminent migration of the Eurozone and SWIFT to the MX standard, ISO 222, global migration? Ripple XRP fam, Gary Gensler one more time saying the other big currencies on CoinMarketCap right now, Ethereum and Ripple and alike.
54% is Bitcoin and the other big currencies right now on market value, Ethereum, Ripple and the like. We'll talk a lot about initial coin offerings and are they securities, are they not? But I would note in terms of market value, probably 3/4 of this space has already been determined by the Securities and Exchange Commission not to be a security. Bitcoin's 54%. Ether's about, 15 points or something like that. So you're all of a sudden up to about 70 points, and then there's a bunch of other things that add up. So about 3/4 of the market value right now is what one might call a cash or a commodity, but not a security in this world.
SEC director against being specific about cryptocurrency rules because that would make it possible to follow them.
is this not permissible activity? How can you structure it to be permissible or not? Is there a need for more guidance or more clarity, or do you think what we have currently is sufficient?
The securities laws are very broad and principles-based, and I think if you were to start down the road of being very prescriptive and putting out specific releases about hypothetical situations, not only would you probably waste a lot of time, but you would probably create a roadmap to get around it, and at the same time encourage kind of a form over substance approach to things, and then we might actually cut off what would be a helpful technology by steering the direction of the industry in one way or the other. So what we've done instead, and I think it's been very productive, is to have, with the announcement of the DAO, we also announced our FinTech Hub, which is essentially a...
Breaking news, the Bank of England has fallen.
Jane, with a rather extraordinary statement saying that they are planning a gilt market operation, which is an intervention from the Bank of England, they say, to try to restore orderly market conditions. Let me just read out part of this statement, literally just in the last few minutes from the Bank of England. They say, as the governor said in a statement on Monday, the bank is monitoring developments in financial markets very closely in light of the significant repricing of UK and global financial assets. The repricing has become more significant in the past day and is particularly affecting long-dated UK government debt. Now, what they're talking about there is essentially part of the thing we've been talking about recently, the yields on government debt, which have spiked up to the highest rate that we've seen since the financial crisis.
IMF will bail out the nations. What happens if stocks, bonds, and real estate crash, causing an even bigger financial crisis and recession than the one we had back in 2018, than the one we had in 2008? But inflation stays well above the Fed's 2% target. Will the Fed let the big banks fail this time, or will Powell pivot to bail them out? John Deaton and I followed a suit on behalf of the XRP holders as well. I have 74,000 in my class stating XRP is not a security. The majority of the first-time purchasers of XRP weren't even aware of the company Ripple. I'm curious as to how many XRP holders you have identified that agree with your claims. XRP fixes this.
Blow up the Nord Stream pipelines? Okay, we've entered a new phase, one in which the United States is directly at war with the largest nuclear power in the world. Doesn't mean it'll go nuclear immediately, but it does suggest there could be consequences. If we actually blew up the Nord Stream pipelines, why wouldn't Russia sever undersea internet cables? What would happen if they did that? What would happen if banks in London couldn't communicate with banks in New York? Just that one piece of it, leaving aside its potential effects on our power grid. But let's just say the banks couldn't communicate with each other for one day. What would the economic effect of that be? Oh, it would cascade downward into your house. We could have an actual collapse. We could wind up very quickly in third world conditions. Those are the stakes.
The Sologenic Market Index is live, considering the fast-paced growth of XRP. The Sologenic Market Index is live, considering the fast-paced growth of the XRPO. An accurate index with real-time metrics, pricing, and up-to-date project details was needed. Track and trade all the XRP tokens on a single decentralized platform. Law of attraction, falling wedge chart, possible breakout, could get to 64 cents. XRP. Being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, Anthony Pompliano, chart of the year. We got the US dollars on the rise. Where will you be when the dollar falls and XRP rises to the occasion? The Phoenix will rise. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button. We'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
G-Daddy, G-Grandpa, what were you doing other than having your thumb up your big fucking ass during the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world? What were you fucking doing? Fuck all, nothing.
Hey, my backs be so full, riding around on big bulls, shooting for the moon, XRP gonna rule. We didn't break no rules, but we gon' break through. Had to so I could make some room. I showed you the proof, even went into the booth, but you still was doomed, couldn't comprehend the truth. Now we blasting out the room like a star.